Well, the bull market rolls onward despite the avalanche of doom and gloom articles that we had back in December. So, did you get spooked back when the stock market was around here, expecting stocks to go down to this area? And this right here, was this just going to be a dead cat bounce? Or did you throw in the towel in this area? Or even as stocks started their monumental recovery, did you think this was an opportunity to get out at a better price? The stock market is irrational and unpredictable. That's why you have to do, as former Fidelity Magellan fund manager Peter Lynch said, ignore these dire headlines because they cause you to sell. And more likely than not, over time, this is going to reduce your returns. You're going to wind up selling low and then buying higher. But so when things are normal and calm, I might read one or two of these doom and gloom articles a week. But when there's a 5% drop or a 10% or more drop, then you might find 3, 4, 5 dire headlines a day just on a site like MarketWatch, which I call the National Enquirer of business news sites. It's clickbait. But so back in December, there was a tsunami of headlines that would cause skittish investors to sell off all their stocks. Ron Paul, a 50% correction will spark depression-like conditions that may be worse than 1929. Major hedge funds are scrambling to prevent financial wipeout. The last and perhaps biggest death cross is poised to engulf the stock market. The smart money is the most bearish on stocks since 2008. With recession coming, the stock market is one big mirage right now. U.S. could be looking at a 2007 type situation. I'm watching the U.S. economy implode from the beach. We're in a lot of trouble. Bear markets have lasted 13 months on average, and stock markets tend to lose 30.4% of their value. During these conditions, it usually takes stocks an average of 22 months to recover. Economic growth slowing around the world. The markets are signaling something awful ahead. Why stock market investors fear historic rebound was just a wicked bear trap. Charts show stock market may still be months away from finding a floor. Apple's warning, a bad omen for Wall Street bulls. Jim Cramer, everything is going wrong, just like people said about 2019. Worst may not be over for stock market, technical analysts say. Markets were oversold before Christmas, now they look overbought. The stock market is too damaged for a sustained rally, strategist warns. Investors haven't been this bearish about global profits since the financial crisis. It's time to dismount from the stock market rodeo, says Morgan Stanley's expert. U.S. stock market is set to fall this week, according to Elliott wave theory. A drop in U.S. stocks may be fast and furious, according to Elliott wave theory. Stocks are poised for an 18% hit, warns economist who nailed last financial crisis. So there you have it, the last 4 or so months of headline hysteria.